Good evening. I'm IELTS Guru. Today, I would like to just tell you something about IELTS speaking. As you know, you have to speak for 11 to 15 minutes. Now, most probably, you'll get 11 minutes only for speaking. Beyond that, they won't permit you to speak. And what's IELTS speaking? So divided into three parts. Okay, there will be no gap. But for the second part, where you will be given 1 minute to prepare. First, when you enter, the examiner will just greet you and just request you to sit down. So what you have to do, just sit down first, then coming forward, you say thank you. What the exam says, please take your seat or sit down, you just say thank you, then you sit. That's not what is required for scoring a higher band. Second, when you enter, even when you enter, you have to keep a smiling face. For that, the trick I'll tell you. Before entering, you're waiting for your turn. Then you just say 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Not loud. 6, 6, 6, 6. In your mind is saying 6, 6. Then you name a card, you just go say 6, 6, 6. So when you enter, you will have an actual smile. That is the trick. So this types of information will help you a lot for getting a high score 987.57. Now, after sitting here thinking, the examiner will verify your records and ask you, okay, may I just see your passport? And can you spell your name, executions? Then he'll begin. He will introduce himself. I'm so and so. I'm your examiner. Today, what's your name? Your name first. From where do you come from? Your place you have to say. Suppose you say, I come from Cochin. That's not enough. Extend it. I come from Cochin, south of India. Anything. One answer like that is not good for scoring high. Then, whatever you say with a smile. Okay. What's your name? If I'm asked what's your name, I say, I'm Muhammad Ali. Where do you come from? I come from Cochin. There is not Muhammad Ali, I come from Cochin. Yeah, you understand? So after that, your talks will continue. After they will ask you about your qualifications, what are you? The question is, what are you? So you have to say, I'm a student, I'm a graduate, I'm a postgraduate. If you have got professional qualifications, you need not be working. Suppose you are a nurse, an engineer, an accountant. You can say, I'm an accountant, I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, I'm a software engineer, like that. Okay. Well, maybe you were a clerk, I'm a clerk. So like that it goes, then they will ask you about your parents, and you have to start first from your father's name, and what is he has got some qualifications, you say, and you just say his quality also. He is very generous, he is very loving, and we like him. Like that extent is being like our mother. Okay, whenever you say that, your mother say she has got qualification, you have to say qualification also, and they should say she is a homemaker. Never ever say she is a housewife. That is called. These things, hey, how these things, you have to say that makes you eligible for the high band. After a few questions about your interest, do you like music or something like that is asked. Whatever you say, or extend your answer, simply say, do you like music? Yes, I like music. That is not the answer. Do you like music? Yes, I like music. I feel great when I listen to music. It's a mood changer for me. I love it. Like that, you have to speak. But coming down to the after 7 questions, they will give you a cue card on which a topic will be written. And they will just read out, they can describe a park you have visited recently. So it need not be you have actual life you have visited a park recently. It might be a few years ago, but it's just to say as if you have visited recently. Then you go on giving the details of the park. But what their that part you have to speak 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes. 1.5 minutes you can speak. But before that, you will be given 1 minute to prepare. There you can read the card, understand sometimes the word is meaning of which you do not know. You can ask preparation time. You can ask clarify and get to know have an idea of what I should say. So the policy is www.how, where that is, what it is, that is park, where it is, okay, why you went there, how you felt, okay, www, why, where, all these things. And so for now to help you, sub questions will also be given. Where did you find it? So looking at a sub question also, you will be supplied a piece of paper and pencils to note down the points. They'll ask you, you can take note down the points if you please. So do note down. And one by one point, you are not supposed to write full sentences on the paper. You only what? Where park, Bangalore. Oh, Mysore. Name park. Okay, this name, Subhash Park, and any park. Then after how you there you may not be knowing about all the plants and flowers, but then you can go with the color, the height, the color, the fragrance. Okay, about that. What else are you saw in the park? Maybe there will be some swings for the kids to play. Okay, those things also you can say. And then the ambience, how big it is, how large it is, and all those things you can say. And whatever you say with the interest. Okay, yeah. And you should be pleased to state that. Okay, I love it. I liked it very much. Even when I get time when I alone, I think about that park, like that. Then the examiner will just close the. So you like that park very much. Then again you have to say yes, of course. Then that is finished. Then the examiner will go for the third part. The third part you will enter into a discussion. A discussion is not a debate. That you must understand. While the examiner speaks, you also interfere and speak. That is not permissible. That will spoil your band. So what do you say? So he will just ask you questions connected with what you have spoken. He will say, now let us discuss some of the problems connected with what you have spoken. What you have spoken about the park garden. Regarding the park, questions will not be there. Whatever things are there in the park, it is in the open air, so it is very airy. So question will be do you think that these days now cities and villages, even villages are polluted and we don't get fresh air? Then of course what you say is right, you have to say like that. So like that this continues, and you say something then he may not agree, he will say correct you, then you just okay, become flexible and say, yes, now I understand. Don't go on criticizing the person. So this is what, after that 11 minutes, he'll thank you and you're going to get out the interview hall, okay, with a great smile. You also say, thank you. Then you can come out. This is how. Then what you have to be very carefully about it is while pronouncing, when you say things, you will never ever pronounce T. Okay, yeah, I know, okay. TO2, you don't say two, no, it is two. I went to Australia. I went to Australia. Like I think it a little, don't put more effort, it's just. And another word, okay, very prominent which interferes with your pronunciation is that R. Here we pronounce R just like Ra in Malayalam, okay, or Hindi. So it is not Ra, this is a sort of R pronounced here. Yeah. So you need not touch the tip of your tongue into the roof and then make a sound. No. Let's suspend the tongue and say very, very much. It is not very much. So there it is. Another sound you come across, that is W. It is W, it is not W. W means U. U, how you pronounce U. So it is W, so you, with the stress you pronounce U. So like that. You, when you want to pronounce W, you pucker your lip like this, then you say water, not water. Water, where, when. Okay. And another thing you should make out of it is the sibilant. Sibilant S. S is a hissing sound you produce just like this. Sheerkar Shabdam. Pambula. Shh. Shh. Just like if I'm sorry. No, it's not I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, like that. So, okay, like that. Okay. Silver. Like that area. So you have the the white pronounce the J sound. The J sound, it is not Ja, it is Jandu pharmacy Ja. Jan. Okay. Then it's pronounce C. Okay. C is written for K sound also. So K sound you have to pronounce how, not Kaka, Malayalam Kaka, okay. K in Hindi, it is not Ka, it is as if something has gone into your throat and you just want to take it out. That's all. What's it? A king, Cambridge, came. He came here, sorry. They come. They come. Don't say come. They come here. He came. No. Came. Came. So if you just practice this, you play this video 2-3 times, learn, listen, and then you try it around. Then everything will be all right. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Bye.